What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Jackson. This is not the video I thought I was going to record today. Power's here, and today it was announced via Twitter that Lamar Jackson had requested a trade out of Baltimore, and I'm here to talk about it because as I'm recording this video right now, the Indianapolis Colts are the #1 betting odds favorite to pick up Lamar Jackson or trade for Lamar Jackson. Whatever we got to do, we're the favorites to get Lamar Jackson. So I'm here to answer the question that a lot of Colts fans are thinking right now, and it's, should the Indianapolis Colts trade for Lamar Jackson? To answer that question, we got to think about a couple things. Number one, Lamar Jackson would, without a doubt, be our best quarterback we've had since Andrew Luck. Number two, Lamar Jackson has already proven, and he is probably better than any of the quarterbacks in the draft. And number three, with the Colts sitting at number 4, there's a good chance that the Colts, if they were to draft a quarterback, won't get the guy that they want. So what that means is trading for Lamar Jackson is not out of the picture. But like I said, the question is, should the Colts do it? And in my opinion, I say yes. Now, about 2 weeks ago, that answer would have been a no, because I was very much set on let's draft a guy, build him up, and make sure he's our guy. But the more and more I've thought about it, the Colts are going to have to settle on a quarterback in the draft at number 4, because I think the #1 guy is C.J. Stroud. He's going to the Panthers most likely, and then Bryce Young, he's going to the Texans. So that leaves us with Anthony Richardson and Will Levis to choose from, and I don't know if the Colts want either one of those guys, and I think that we could potentially be the best suitors for Lamar Jackson, and we have probably the most leverage out of every team that is in position to trade for him. I mean, we got the 4th overall pick, and the Ravens might want that to draft like Anthony Richardson or draft their franchise guy, and we could end up with Lamar Jackson and then extend him or whatever. I don't know. But the short answer is yes, I think the Colts should trade for Lamar Jackson. Let's get into the benefits. So the #1 benefit is that having Lamar Jackson on your team automatically makes you a Super Bowl contender, because we saw that in Baltimore last year. When he played, when he was healthy, he made that team way better. And when he was hurt, they struggled. They still managed to make the playoffs, but they struggled with Tyler Huntley. And when they had Lamar Jackson, they were looking like one of the best teams in the league, except for when they blew leads. But that wasn't Lamar Jackson. That was their defense. They were looking like a very good team. Like, Lamar Jackson makes your team a Super Bowl contender instantly. And number 2, you add him to the Colts. He has Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. That read option is going to go stupid if we were to get Lamar Jackson. That read option with Lamar Jackson and Jonathan Taylor, man, that wouldn't even be fair. That would just be incredible, bro. Like, the defenses would not know how to read that. It would be insane, because no matter what, you're gonna probably get positive yards out of that. And another benefit is the fact that we haven't had a stable quarterback in a long ass time. Lamar Jackson is 26 years old. If the Colts were to trade for him right now, we would get him for like 10 years, assuming he can stay healthy. And we have a good backup quarterback if he has to play a couple games, just in case Lamar Jackson were to get hurt, and it would be a thing. And right now we have the money to extend him. We can give him the money he wants, because we did clear up a good bit of cap space by trading Stephon Gilmore and getting rid of Matt Ryan. And with the salary cap about to increase, we could definitely extend Lamar Jackson and give him the money that he wants if we were to trade for him. And I don't know what happened. There would probably be some issues with Rigoberto Sanchez and the number 8, but we could figure that out later. But yeah, I think there's a lot of benefits to Lamar Jackson being on the Colts, and that's one of them. I think he could make our receivers better, and it's very obvious we're trying to make our receiving core better because, I mean, we brought in Isaiah McKenzie, a veteran presence. Alec Pierce is probably going to take a big step in year 2, and Michael Pittman Jr.'s proven that he can be a solid receiver. So we'll see what happens. Lamar Jackson is very good at making players better. I mean, he made Baltimore's receiving core look way better than it was, and he's good at making his team look a lot better than it actually is, because let's be honest, the Ravens were not that good last year, but Lamar Jackson played well enough to, when he got hurt, they were still able to sneak into the playoffs despite not having Lamar Jackson, and they had a kind of easy schedule down the stretch. So yeah, I think that with bringing in Lamar Jackson, that would really just make our whole team better. So yeah, that is some of the benefits. Now, with the benefits comes some disadvantages or just problems that could happen. And the number one cause of concern is his health because of his play style. Because the last couple seasons he's gotten injured and hasn't been able to finish the season, which is a concern because that is a concern. And his struggles in the playoffs is another concern. But other than that, there's really not much downside to this. I mean, the thing with the Colts is our team as a whole is better than Baltimore's team was last year. Our defense is better. Our O-line should be better this year. And Lamar Jackson isn't going to have to constantly scramble out and make plays with a guy like Jonathan Taylor in the backfield. And we got our young coaching staff, which is a big reason why this is a real possibility, because that's what Shane Steichen said today. He's glad that we had the young coaching staff because that can lure in potential targets, because Shane Steichen was asked about that today, and he basically said no comment. He said that we're going to evaluate every possible option, including free agents and in the draft. And this past week, the Colts plane had a extended stay in Baltimore. And now that it's come out today that Lamar Jackson requested a trade on March 2nd, this is looking more and more like a real possibility that the Colts could end up with Lamar Jackson. So that's really all I have to say. At the end of the day, the final answer to the question is yes. The Indianapolis Colts should go after Lamar Jackson because he's going to be better than any quarterback that we're going to be able to get at number 4 in the draft. And we have the most leverage to go get him. We could trade our number 4 pick and get rid of a couple players that are taking up some cap space that won out anyway, and it could be a win-win for everyone. The Ravens can get number 4 and draft their franchise guy, and then we get Lamar Jackson. So yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, the Colts should trade for Lamar Jackson, and that is just my opinion, though. If you disagree with me, let me know down in the comments. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications, and for everything in the description box. See you guys next time. Bye.